It's nice to meet you all. And first off, before we jump into what we have for today, can you please introduce yourselves? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning. My name is Chikodle Joy Apam. I'm member of Red Law Foundation and welfare, also a welfare member too.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Clara Nneka Anyebue. I'm the founder of Real Love Empowerment Foundation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Confidence Obilono, and I'm Secretary of Red Love Foundation.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the introduction. So let's jump right into it. So, can you please tell us what Rare Love Empowerment Foundation is all about?
Okay, thank you. Red Love Empowerment Foundation is an NGO, a group of people that came together to put smile on the faces of the poor and the less privileged in our society. You know, we try as much as possible to alleviate poverty in the lives of people in our community.
Okay, that's nice. Beautiful. So, we'd like to know what actually inspired Rare Love. Like, how did it start? What was the reason why? You know, beyond, okay, this is what we do and all that. What is actually the reason why? What inspired Rare Love? Where is it coming from? This whole movement that you guys are all about. What was the inspiration? Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to hand over the mic to the founder of Rare Love Foundation. She is going to do more justice on what inspired her to start up this foundation.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Okay, really, I would say that this Real Love Foundation was conceived years ago when I was in school. I used to belong to a society known as Madonna Mercy. So we used to visit the homes, visit hospitals, attend to the less privileged. So in the course of such visits, I realized that many people are desperately in need of help. Not really because they've not been doing well, but some due to sickness or due to some challenges that came upon them. They found out that they had nothing. So what they needed was just like a push to stand back on their feet. And some of the hospitals that have spent a lot, that maybe they don't have money to get discharged out of the hospital, or even some were not able to even pay for drugs prescribed to them. So at that time, we used to attend to them, offer help. So all along, I had that passion. I've been doing that on my own way. But at a time, during 2020, you know about COVID pandemic, so many people were displaced. Some people lost their jobs. So I and a few of my friends now decided to see a way we could help. Yes, in as much as one person might not be able to attend to the need of maybe a need. So we decided to contribute. We're like 5 or 6 then. So we used to contribute as little as we can, the best we can, and give to them and give to each person. So we were able to help a few. So, but I now realize also that there are many there that are willing, that have that same passion. But maybe because of their job, they're not able to really offer much, or because of lack of time or lack of resources. So I was able to make it open that anyone that has that passion, be you a banker, that you want to give out, but you don't have time to go and visit, that you can bring, we'll join our resources together and help. And there's some of us that don't have that resources, but they can go, they have the time. So we can, join whatever we have. You bring your time, I bring my resources, you bring your counsel, you bring everything to help out. So so far, that 2020, 2021, we've been on it. Then 2022, we decided to make it official. We registered it with CAC. So it's a registered foundation. So we now kick off. Now how it is done, we contribute what you can on each month and give to someone that is desperately in need. And not only people that we know. Let me just add this. During the course of such visitation, I realized that some people that help, only the people that they know, or people that are expecting to receive from. But in the foundation, due to the passion that is driving it, those people that don't have anybody at all, we offer help to them any amounts that we can use, even if it's counsel, even if it's support, so that they can stand on their feet. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you so much. So before I proceed to like another question that I actually have in mind, I want to know how the experience has been for each and every one of you, right? Like, because I want it to be from like from an individual perspective, right? Like everybody just talk about, oh, from the journey so far, this has been my experience, and this and this are the things that I've learned and all that I've been exposed to. Just talk about your experience being part of Real Love as an individual. Thank you. We
Okay,
can start from.
let me hand over
Yes,
to
yes,
my
please.
powerful wife officer.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I will say he has touched me. He has taught me to see life in different perspective. Because from the visitations that we have gone to, it made me to know that life is not the way I am saying it. That I have the privilege of being here. There are other people there who don't have that privilege. So I should not think maybe because I am here, I am better off. Like when we visited the prisons, I was like, these are people who are confined in a place. And they have this joy and passion for things of Christ. Then I that have the privilege of moving around, what is stopping me? It made me to think again about my life. What have I impacted on people? Me that have the freedom to move, what have I done? How have I shown that love that I'm saying that we are member of Real Love? How do I show this love? How do I empower people, even with little counsel, even if I don't have the resources? It made me to know that there is a deeper love than this one that I am seeing, friendship, this is my friend. It made me to know that I can extend that love even to people that I don't know, that there are people who are yearning for that love, not even for that material things, just for me to show that love alone. I wish many people would key into this foundation. In fact, to see from it, they will see the basic thing, that love that Christ preaches. They're able to know and understand that love, not that love as worldly love that people see it, but that genuine love that we can show to people.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot to share on that, but let me just say this foundation has taught me to live a life of appreciation, a life of thanksgiving, knowing that any day that passes by is just by the grace of God. Because there are a lot of people out there that you realize that it doesn't take much. Just a little act of kindness can lift them out of any depression they are passing through. Just for instance, we went to an hospital, went to Navy Hospital a few months ago, and we have exhausted all we had. As we are leaving, that the team that went there, as I was leaving, I saw a lady that was crying. They brought her sister to emergency side. And what did she need? She just needed 16,000 naira, and she was crying seriously. Really, they helped her with that money. She was full of joy. She was like brought back to life. You just imagine that kind of thing. Some of us spend that on recharge cards. So I've learned that God loves everyone on this earth, and I have a role to play. God is waiting for me to allow Him to use my hand, my feet, my leg to do the work, to show love to someone else. Just that act of love, as my sister said, it must not be finances. Just a little act of kindness. Just love is enough to put smile on the face of someone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was so inspiring and so touching.
Okay, I have so many experience based on what we have been doing so far. You know, when you see people's reaction, whenever we extend this love, you will be surprised. Last year when we were doing our first outreach, some people came to me that they heard that the doctors will be here and they will be giving medications and all that. I say, yes, doctors will be here. The guy said he doesn't believe this, that when he saw the flyers, because Most time people will say, oh, come for free medical outreach and all that and all that. At the end of the day, you will not see any doctor. I told him, we will surprise you. This is something new, and it has come to stay. It will continue. And that guy was really watching me. And, I paid, he was just like, he was so impatient. He wants to see, to really confirm this thing I'm saying. So when the doctors came, and I went to him, I said, have you seen doctor? He said, no, but they have given him number. I said, okay, just calm down. You will see a doctor. When he finished, he did his vitals, and the doctor consulted with him. He did his test. He came back to me again. That I don't even know that he even went to the eye clinic section, and he was also given a glass, a reading glass. He said he was so surprised. He was almost shedding tears that this thing is, he can't even afford as little as 2,000 naira to go to government hospital to see a doctor. So I said, okay, what did the doctor tell you? He showed me the prescription, the advice, and referrals and all that. He was so happy and crying that this is, in fact, in his widest experience, he never believed that this kind of thing can really happen. So when you see that joy in people, you see that there is love in giving. It's real. Real love is real, and we are really impacting on people's life. And when you see this reaction, like my sister said, I will really encourage people to key into this. When you give, you receive. There will be some months, like we do our monthly contribution, you feel that you don't even have. But if I remember, that man has always been like a source of inspiration. If I remember that this, my little contribution, is going to put smile on somebody's life, the impact is going to make on someone, I say, no, I have to sacrifice just a little. Maybe 2% of your comfort, or even 1%, to put smile on somebody's life. In fact, I don't really know. Maybe it affects me more, but we thank God for everything.
All right, thank you so much. So, just for confirmatory purposes, I would like to know for how long has Real Love been in existence? That is number one. Number two, what are some of the projects that you do yearly? Just some of the major projects that you feel like people can key into and all that. Then also, how can people be part of this project? How can people support this project? So the first one, for how long has Real Love been in existence? Just for confirmatory purposes. Secondly, what are some of the projects that you do yearly, so that people can actually see that, okay, these are some of the things that you are doing every year, and wow, this is nice, you have a lot to do and all that. Then thirdly, how can they support you? How can we, your viewers or anybody that is seeing this, support Real Love Empowerment Foundation? Thank you.
Okay, I will just take the 1 and 2, and I will give another person to take the 3. Okay, now Real Love have been in existence for 3 years now. Surely 3 years. Then the project that we embark on, monthly, we contribute money and then decide on a particular area to channel the fund. Like this year, we have a program, drawn out program from the beginning of the year. January, okay, let me just give an instance. January, we attended to school fees. Some people that they're not able to pay school fees. Not that maybe their children are in very high school that they cannot afford, but maybe they have been doing that for some time due to challenge. They're not able to pay school fees. So we attended to them in January with whatever that we contributed. And that's how we do. After each assignment, we render the account, so everybody will see what to realize and what to spend. Then February, I think we attended to the poor. We empowered people. We empowered people that needed a push in their business. That empowerment is not even like a big thing. It might be just a little money to start a pub business, to start selling food items. Then March, those that are sick in the hospital went to hospitals and offset some bills. And those that have prescribed drugs they were not able to afford, we attended to them. All like that. So each month, we have a particular project that we do. So whatever you contribute. But the major project we take on each year, we started last year, is a free medical outreach, as my sister mentioned, free medical outreach and sharing of food items. So last year, we had that October last year. We gave rice, 10 kg bags of rice to up to more than 600 persons. Actually, everyone left with food. As she said, some people are surprised that we didn't collect even a dime. No, actually, we even bought some snacks for them. And free medical screening. Eye doctors came. We have a team of eye doctor. A hospital in Ikeja, Rehoboam, yes. They came, they attended to people free, and they gave free glasses. Those that needed glasses. We have lab team. They came. So you have your lab test free. Then we have doctors on ground. So everything was just free. That's what we did last year. And we shared the food, raw food, towards the end of the program. This year again, we're going to embark on that this October. We're going to have free. So we are targeting 1,000 people. 1,000. And we are sure we're going to do that. We're going to give free food to as many that are in need of that. Everything free. We're not going to collect a dime. So that's what we'll do. So for number 3.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Okay, for number 3, how people can...
Yes, how we can reach you, how we can be a part of Real Love Empowerment Foundation, how we can support, for those of us that may not want to be, should I say, have access to be like members directly due to one or two things that we do, or maybe because we are far away, how can we support Real Love Empowerment Foundation?
Okay, you can support Real Love Empowerment Foundation. We have our account numbers where you can send your donations. Like this year again, we are organizing another outreach. Like my sister said, we are expecting over 1,000 person. So we're expecting people to make cash donations. You can also donate food stuff like rice, Indomie, and if you also we also appeal to some pharmaceutical companies to send us if they can partner with us by making provision for drugs. Simple drugs that are like BP drug, painkillers, and the basic ones, malaria drugs and all that. So even doctors, nurses, we are also appealing for those who can volunteer during this outreach to be part of it, to be part of our outreach. So whichever one anybody feel you can key in, is not limited to this alone. You can also pick a project. Oh, okay, you want to support a particular widow to start up a business or pay somebody school fees, place somebody on scholarship, is also welcome. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So how can we reach you in terms of contacts and basically that's just it. Yeah, just how can we reach you? Because we are in the space and time where people can just take advantage of what the beautiful thing that you are doing to want to scam people and all that. So we want to know how can we reach you, the legitimate account, or should I say numbers or contact lines that we can use to reach you. Thank you.
Thank you. Real Love Empowerment Foundation, we've gone beyond only physical meeting. We've gone to social media. We're on Instagram, WhatsApp. So anybody who wants to get in contact with us can go through the Instagram, check Real Love Empowerment Foundation, can follow us there. The number of the founder is there. He or she can get in touch through the number. So he can call, then get in contact with the founder, where they can, if you want to support, this is the account number for you to pay in whatever you want to pay, or if there's anything you need to give in terms of perishable or material things, he can always tell you, this is where we can come to get it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very, very much. We really appreciate that. So it's been a nice time, asking you guys some of these questions. And Real Love is really a beautiful foundation. I feel everybody should be part of it as a member, as a supporter, as a sponsor. It's really a beautiful thing that you guys are doing. Thank you so, so much. So just before we round up, I don't know if there's anything else that you would love to share with us, to encourage us or to inspire people out there, watching this right now, about maybe words of encouragement or motivation that you may want to share, or should I say maybe words of advice, just anything that you want to share before we just round this whole episode off. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. A kind of words of advice or encouragement to people out there. I will tell the general people or public out there, please, there are people who are seeking and crying for that love. There are people seeking and crying for somebody to extend a helping hand to them. Let us, just like my sister say, 10% or 1% of that which you sit in the beer parlor to enjoy, there are some person that can turn around the life of such person. I tell people, a little water that you drop can make a mighty ocean that people will come in there to take water, and they will never forget that this is the source where I took that drink. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'd like to hear from the founder as well. Just something short and brief, and
Okay, area I would like to speak on is accountability. There are so many fears in the land. People are scared of where their money are going to. Yes, that's where I understand it, because fraudsters are everywhere. But I want to assure anyone hearing this now that we always render accounts to the last kobo. Instead of even taking, we give out. So you can, even if you want to embark on any project, you want to be sure that your money is well utilized. You don't remove fear from your mind. We'll give you an account to the last bit. Then also, some of you listening to me might be, you're tired of helping. Maybe you have been doing this for a long time. It's part of you. But because of experiences you've had, you decide to just stop. I want to encourage you. There's no need to stop. This is part of you. This is what makes you happy. And many are looking at you for that help. The only thing you need to do is to partner with us. Do the one you can do, and someone's life is really impacted. And I want to just chip in. Don't wait till you have that bulk money. Any amount, we accept any amount, because when you add what you have to what I have, we can buy a bag of rice. But if you don't add yours, it might be difficult for me to get that bag of rice. Some people are looking for something like 6,000 self, 10. It's not even that big. Some people are at home looking for 200,000, 250. Like today, we are going to prisons. That's why we are dressed up, kitted up like this. We are going to Kiri prison at the prisons at Kiri. We are going to visit them today. And we bought a lot of things. We bought gari, granules. They even have baby. We have, there are things we can give them, clothes. So going such visit makes you happier, and you enjoy your stay on earth. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Anything you want to share? Just something small. So.
Okay. I just want to encourage every one of us listening. Don't give up. Don't be tired. Just give and give and give. You will be a happier person doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. So once again, my name is Anthony Namdiomudinjo. I didn't introduce myself before I started. I was just so carried away with I was just happy with the whole garden and everything. So yes, I represent I Must Talk, and I'm also happy and privileged to be part of Real Love Empowerment Foundation. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Welcome to Real Love Empowerment Foundation.
The energy is loud. We're here. We're having fun. We're doing good to the community, and that's how we roll. A Real Love Empowerment Foundation. We do all good fun and service to humanity.
You called out my name, knew my past, covered my shame. this amazing grace that you've shown so patiently. You came out of your way. You sat down to speak to me. This amazing grace that you've shown so patiently, Jesus. I'm so glad you waited on me. And you waited so patiently, Jesus. You waited on me.
Yeah, my name is Emeka Philip Ezani, a member of the Red Law Foundation, Lagos. We are today live at the Leprosy and the Destitute Home. We've come to share items with them and drugs to make them feel among, because we saw the environment that is not enticing, it's inhabitable, and we decided to come and put smiles on their faces. Please, we encourage our brothers and sisters near and far to please try and lend their support to these people. They need our love, they need our support, they need our financial assistance, and we ask God in His infinite mercies to bless them all. Thank you.
This amazing grace that you've shown so patiently.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Sister Eukaria Eze. Today we visited mother and child at Amuwodofi. We came here to see how we can be of help to those who are in the hospital beds, who are sick. And when we entered here, we met the welfare personnel who really assisted us to reach out to many vulnerables. And in fact, my experience today is so touching. We met about 4 people whom the Real Love Foundation was able to help in their own little way. One of them, named Ifeanyi, he gave birth, and the baby has some complications, and he has been in incubator for some time. And she herself was before in oxygen before giving birth. So her bill is so much. And the husband, according to the welfare man, he said the husband is a truck pusher. He does minor jobs and cannot afford the bills. So they have been here. So Real Love has been able to, pay in some amount. We couldn't finish the bill because the bill was huge. There's another one, the baby that was delivered by a mad lady just in front of the hospital, and people brought the baby inside. The baby is there, and the pampers and all that. So we give a token for that one too. Another one has been on blood. Once they give her blood, the blood dries up, and the family has been running hit-a-scatter. So Real Love gave in something for them. These are what Real Love is all about. Real Love is empowering and helping the vulnerables. And we really solicit for help from well-meaning Nigerians who have, the humanitarian mind to assist, to come to join us, and in fact, join us to reach out to humanity. It is worth doing. Today, I am happy that I am part of this movement. God bless you as you join us.
More real than Madrid. If God hand you on top your matter, the rest assured say you go occupy space. Baba, we will not come here to do anything. We are just grateful. We are grateful for amazing grace.